In a remote Russian village, Maria had lived a full and peaceful life. Born and raised there, she built a happy home with her husband Ivan, and together they raised their daughter, Sophia. Years passed in warmth and love, but when Sophia married and moved to the city with her husband for work, and Ivan later died after a long illness, Maria found herself living alone in the house that had once been filled with laughter. Despite Sophia's offers to take her in, Maria chose to stay in the village she had always known. Fortunately, her kindness and reputation as a beloved former schoolteacher earned her the continued support of locals, especially Dmitri, a grateful ex-student who often helped her with household repairs and brought her food from his hunting trips. One day, while helping fix her garden fence, Dmitri brought Maria a surprise: 4 tiny, abandoned puppies he'd found in the forest. Though he didn't tell her at first, the pups were actually wolf cubs. Maria, unaware of their true nature, was overjoyed and gladly took them in. She named them Teddy, Rascal, Storm, and Mischief, and cared for them as though they were her own children. She fed them, made them warm beds, and showered them with love. As time passed, however, Maria noticed unusual traits. The pups grew much larger than normal dogs, had sharp teeth, and behaved more like wild animals. Even local dogs growled at them. Her suspicions were confirmed when a passing hunter identified them as wolves, but Maria remained unfazed. The cubs had shown her only loyalty and affection, so she chose to continue raising them. The wolves grew into strong protectors of their new home, never showing aggression toward Maria and behaving like loyal dogs. Then, one cold autumn evening, everything changed. 3 armed intruders burst into Maria's home, demanding money and threatening her with a gun. As they pushed deeper inside, the wolves, disturbed by the noise, leapt into action. Rascal, Storm, and Mischief attacked the men, biting and growling to drive them back, while Teddy positioned himself in front of Maria to protect her from harm. During the struggle, one of the men fired a shot, injuring Teddy in the leg. Despite the chaos, Maria managed to call the police, and when the attackers tried to flee, they were immediately arrested outside. Maria's brave wolves were soon hailed as heroes across the village and beyond. However, to her, they were simply her beloved companions who had returned her kindness in the most extraordinary way. She cared for Teddy's injury with deep affection, and he eventually recovered. The fame meant nothing to Maria. The love and bond they shared mattered far more. From that moment on, no one questioned the fierce connection between the old woman and the 4 wolves who had once been abandoned but grew to become her family, her protectors, and her greatest gift in her twilight years.